maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, Johnson is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Jackson against James. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here is James. Johnson passes to Davis. Here's James. Shot clock at 6. Count it.
Now the big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
Leonard on the wing. Check by James. The 11-footer. Leonard can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Lakers. A minute 42 left in the first quarter here. Pass to James. Shoots over Jackson. And that one's good. James.
The in-between game showing off here by LeBron. Does his share of damage from the mid-range, and another one there.
George passes to Leonard. Zubac with it. And the shot goes in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Reeves. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
James against Jackson. Pass to Leonard. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Can't connect from 14. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's Reeves. James with the ball. Davis with it. He's guarded by Zubac. There's the 3. And it's James with the 3. James has got 7.
Like seeing LeBron go straight up with that shot. The catch and release almost instantaneous that time.
Leonard outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The strength and that body that Kawhi has, he finishes through contact as well as anyone in the league.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers ahead. They lead by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a... Well, the old saying is defense wins championships. But you ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
This is more delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time and not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there can mess up the rhythm of an offense.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates, offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Norman Powell out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Paul George. And it's Batum in at power forward. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. And that one's good, man. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Here's Powell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Reeves. And here's Johnson. Davis, the pass to James. Back to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Whenever AD is floating around the basket like he was there, you know if he gets the ball, he's going to go for the jam.
Here's Mann. Check by James. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they're able to recover. James finds James. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 9.
A great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
Pass to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And that one's good. James.
Yeah, not many are finishing better than LeBron James around the rim. Too strong and too good.
And here's George. He shoots. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
Just hard to explain in its entirety the type of offensive impact that Paul George can make. He's just so multifaceted on the offense.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Looking at the Lakers, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team, Ernie. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Their defense has been dismal, allowing their opponent to shoot in the 60s. I'm sure they're getting their earful in the locker room. Amazing they've been able to keep it close. Boy.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got LeBron James. Johnson is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's James in at the point. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half. Here's George. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. George has got 6.
That's good defense, but like we say, better offenses. Paul George doesn't even think about the kick out. He wants to get those points.
Yep, that one's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Jackson outside. The shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
James passes to Johnson. Now here's Davis. He's guarded by Zubac. Zubac with the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's George. Misses the step-back jumper. The Lakers in the lead.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another. Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Jackson, the pass to George. Now Zubac, and it's blocked by Davis.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
To the middle. Lets it fly. That one's good from James on the assist by James. And it's a 10-point Laker lead. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Leonard against James. Leonard passes to Kennard. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Luke Kennard, just a dangerous shooter out there on the floor, and he can also make some plays, but it's that over 40% from deep that keeps him dangerous.
Here's James. 13 points in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. There's Davis with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Jackson outside. Fires it. He squares up and sinks it. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a display of court awareness from Jackson. Coaches value guys who can effectively execute in pick and rolls.
Now James. And he's going for the lob. And Davis slams it home.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
And the shot falls short that time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers ahead, up 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Clippers shooting at a very efficient 67%. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Robert Covington is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
James against Jackson. Pass to Davis. Here's Reeves. 5 to shoot. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Down low and stolen by Covington. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by James. Leonard double team. Kicks it out to Jackson for 3. Nails it from 3. Jackson's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, you see the improvement in terms of high-level playmaking, a great understanding of all the offensive scheme that Kawhi Leonard possesses.
Pass to James. And there's another one for the Lakers.
You wonder when LeBron James wants to have one of those big nights when he gets going like this. We could be in for a great show.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. They're trailing by 10. 1:36 left in the final quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's blocked by Davis. Leonard outside. Fires the 3. On target from range.
I think it gets overlooked sometimes, but Kawhi can put up some very good numbers from the three-point line.
Outside Johnson. Pass to James. Launches it. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Lakers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
Now, serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And that one good. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Yep, count it.
That's a quick move, and that's a soft touch. That's mid-range opportunities for Kawhi Leonard to cash in on.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to James. Sinks that one from the post.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.